Hey there! Today I'm diving into a fascinating topic in psychology: shaping. If you're a psych student, this is something you'll definitely want to know about. Even if you're not, understanding shaping can be incredibly useful in everyday life. So what exactly is shaping? Shaping is a technique used in operant conditioning, a method of learning that employs rewards and punishments for behavior. It involves reinforcing successive approximations of a desired behavior until the final behavior is achieved. This means you reward small steps that get closer and closer to the behavior you want to see. Think of it as giving a thumbs up for every small step someone takes towards a bigger goal. Each small success is acknowledged and rewarded. For example, let's say you're training a dog to roll over. This is a common example used to illustrate shaping. You wouldn't expect the dog to roll over perfectly on the first try. It's a complex behavior that needs to be broken down. Instead, you'd start by rewarding it for lying down. This is the first step in the process. Once it's got that down, you reward it for turning its head, then for turning onto its side, and so on, until it finally rolls over. Each step builds on the previous one. Each small step gets a reward, reinforcing the behavior you want. This method ensures that the dog understands what is expected at each stage. Alright, so how do you actually use shaping? Here are the steps. First, identify the final behavior you want to achieve. This is your end goal. It needs to be clear and specific. Vague goals are harder to achieve and measure. Next, break this behavior down into smaller, more manageable steps. Each step should be a clear progression towards the final behavior. Each step should be a bit closer to the final behavior. Think of it as building blocks that stack up to the final goal. Then, start reinforcing the first small step. This initial reinforcement is crucial for setting the stage. Use positive reinforcement like praise, treats, or any reward that works. The key is to use something that is motivating for the individual. Once the first step is mastered, move on to the next step. Gradually increase the complexity of the tasks. Continue reinforcing each new step until the final behavior is achieved. Consistency is key here. Finally, slowly fade the reinforcement until the behavior is maintained without it. This helps in making the behavior more natural and less dependent on rewards. You want the behavior to become natural, without needing a reward every single time. The goal is for the behavior to be self-sustaining. Now let's talk about shaping problem behavior. This technique is not just for teaching new skills, but also for modifying existing behaviors. Imagine a student who disrupts class to get attention. This is a common issue in many classrooms. Instead of reacting to the disruptive behavior, you can shape positive behavior. This involves focusing on what you want the student to do instead. Start by rewarding the student for raising their hand, even if it's just once during the class. This small step is the beginning of shaping the desired behavior. Over time, increase the expectation, like raising their hand and waiting to be called on. Gradually, the student learns the appropriate way to get attention. Gradually, the disruptive behavior decreases because the student learns they get attention in a positive way. This positive reinforcement encourages them to continue the good behavior. So there you have it. Shaping is a versatile and powerful tool. Shaping is a powerful tool in behavior modification. It can be used in various settings, from classrooms to therapy sessions, and even in everyday interactions. By breaking down behaviors into small steps and reinforcing each one, you can guide someone towards a desired behavior, whether it's teaching a new skill or modifying a problem behavior. The key is patience and consistency. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to our channel for more insightful content on psychology. Your support helps us create more content like this. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Keep learning and applying these techniques to make a positive impact.